Okay. Let's see if this will work properly today. Let's see. Okay, we're trying this again. Hopefully it works right this time. Let me know in the chat if you got the notification. I see somebody's in here. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. Hey Isabella, how you doing? What you ask? What is it that you would like to ask? Miss Isabella, what's going on? How was your weekend? I'm great, thank you. How about yourself? Oh, Isabella. You have to schedule a reading for that. I don't do personal readings during my live sessions. This is just for astrology and just general tarot for the week. No, it's okay. It's just normal. But the information is always in the description box if you would like to purchase a reading. It's always in the description box. All right, we're gonna give it a few minutes since YouTube just tried to play me. No problem. YouTube just tried to play me. So we shall see what will happen now. Hopefully, everything goes as planned. There's not a whole lot going on right now, but there shall be over the next couple of weeks. We're kind of chilling right now. Let's see what's going on here. It's hot. Hello, hello, welcome, whoever is there or watching. We'll get started in a few minutes. We're just waiting for a few more people to get in so we can get started. Okay. I actually wanted to see something here. Hold on, let me turn it down. It's hot up in here. What's going on? Let's see. Just a light. Come on. Okay, I think that's better. I think it's better. Give it a few minutes. And we'll start in a minute because it's hot. I don't know why I'm hot. Oh, this ring light is right here. I kind of want to play some music, but YouTube had sent me an email last time I played music and was like, hey, we got copyright music. And I was like, ooh. I guess I need to make my own music. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll get started in a minute. There's really only one major thing that's happening this week, to be honest. That's the new moon, but there are a lot of small aspects that are happening this week and with the new moon. Mm-hmm. Hey, Vonda. How you doing? Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. I'm trying to get this light situation together. Like, what's going on here? Okay. Okay, maybe not. It's going to do its own thing. I still need to set up my other light. How you doing? How was your weekend? It's Sunday. It's Sunday. Oh. Child's hair. Mm-hmm. This is exactly why I don't wear extensions. So they get all in your face. I'm good. I'm good. You just got off work, girl, on a Sunday evening. Bless your heart, girl. I'm good. I'm good. I've had a pretty chill weekend outside the fact that what's that tropical storm Imelda tried to take these folks out around here. But luckily, I stay in a very good area of the city. A very, very good area of the city. But what I can say is I've literally went grocery shopping, I think it was Monday of last week, and I made almost all of it. I did almost all of it. You know, being stuck in the house, you don't have nothing to do but eat and watch TV or eat and read, eat and research. I've done a little bit of everything, y'all. I almost got cabin fever, but then I thought about going out and I was looking at what they was, the things they were to do, and I was like, not so much. I don't want to go. Not so much. Welcome. If you have made it into the live, don't forget to say hello in the chat. Say what's up. How y'all doing? It's Sunday evening. The original live that I tried to do, I don't know what's going on. I don't think YouTube or the streaming service was doing me right. They were trying to play me. You say you throw away so much food. What? Girl, I don't throw away no food, girl. I eat it all. You hear me? All of it. But then again, I don't buy a whole lot. Like, I'm not the person that buys 2, 3, 4 weeks, 2, 3 weeks worth of food. I don't do that because most of the food that I buy is going to go bad fast. So because I buy a lot of fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, I don't eat a lot of meat, number one. Number two, I don't like meat and all of the kind of stuff just sitting in my freezer, getting freezer burnt. Like, yeah, no. Nope, not today. But I have cooked quite a bit this week. This week I made red beans with sweet cornbread muffins. I made a shrimp pasta. And today I made, down south we call them beef patties. Other places they call them like Salisbury steak and all that kind of stuff. But in my opinion, it's not that. It's not the same taste. Basically, you take meat and you take your seasonings, and you put bell peppers and onions up in there, chopped up real good. And you put, some people use breadcrumbs. I've never did that, for the point, because it's not meatloaf. And then, you know, you make them into patties, and then you make a gravy. Yes, I make a homemade gravy. So you don't do anything out of a packet. We don't do anything out of a bag, out of a jar. No. Okay. And I use a really good flour, gluten-free flour. I use garbanzo bean flour. And garbanzo bean is just the same thing as chickpea. So I use that and put some seasoning in there. I had some extra mushrooms and brown up. Put the meat up in there, let it simmer for a while, and put that gravy on top of it. Good to go. And I made some homemade mashed potatoes with split and a salad. That was it. That's all she wrote. This week, we really didn't have too much fast food. I had Chick-fil-A last night. That's it. Everything else came straight out my kitchen. I like to eat. Yay. All right. So let's go ahead and get started for the astrology for this week, and then we'll get into the tarot. If you've made it into the live, don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And again, if you'd like to book a personal reading, the information is always in the description box, but you can always send me an email or follow me on Instagram and send me a DM. All right, my email's on there too. Scotty! Making you hungry. You finally figured out how to make a comment? Yeah, that's my father. Anyways. All right. So, let's talk about this. So, on the 24th, which is 2 days from now, that's Tuesday, right? Yeah, that's Tuesday. We have Mercury sextile Jupiter, and that's actually from, the energy is going to last from Monday to Thursday. And basically what it is that you're going to be thinking and planning your future, okay? What's Mercury? Mercury is communication. Mercury is research. Mercury is investigation, ideas and shit like that. You know, Mercury also rules Virgo and Gemini. So if you know any Virgo or Gemini people, this is more along the lines of their energy, so they can really benefit from this. As well as Jupiter. Jupiter rules Sagittarius. So Jupiter is now higher education. All right. Jupiter is also culture, international culture, travel. So, you know, some people may be wanting to make travel plans. There may be any plans for the future. But also remember, Jupiter, Sagittarius shoots the target, or like the archer. So you always have a target. You know, there's a goal in mind, and the goal is in the distance. All right. So that's why it talks about planning for the future. And then if we move on to the 25th, we have Venus square Saturn, and that's from Tuesday. The energy will be felt Tuesday until Friday of this week. And so essentially it's a square is always a challenge or a conflict. And so this Venus is relationships. It's money and finances. It's beauty. It's like harmony and relationships. Okay. And Saturn is time. Saturn is organization. Saturn is hard work and effort. And so when you have a square or a challenge between the two, you have them basically kind of like a tug of war type of thing. Not an opposition, but kind of like a tug of war type of thing. But there's a way to get around it, all right? And so it's like a stress to your intimate relationships, a stress on your finances. So, you know, be careful with your money this week. If you don't have to dish out a lot of cash, don't. Okay? Don't. And this could be really from like Saturn has a tendency to be pessimistic and give you a lot of negative feelings. So the stress and tension can come from you feeling some kind of way about relationships, whether this is personal relationships or this is business relationships. Because remember, Venus rules finances too. So this could be a partnership or a business relationship you have with other people. All right, you may see some strain or stress or tension. But remember, Venus wants to be harmonious. Saturn wants to organize and wants to work hard and wants to. Best way to utilize that energy is to, one, come to the table with the suggestions, right? Come to the table with these suggestions and negotiate, right? Negotiate. Don't be so hard up or so strong about your opinions or about your viewpoints without seeing the other aspects of it or the other person's or the other people's viewpoints, right? Come to some type of common ground. And then on the 26th, we have Mercury square Pluto. So another square aspect is going to be from Wednesday to Saturday of this week. So Mercury, again, communication, research, investigation. And then we have Pluto. Pluto is the planet of transformation. Pluto also rules Scorpio. All right. Scorpio is a fixed energy. All right. Scorpio is fixed energy. And you'll see what I'm saying as I go through some of the things to look for or to expect this week with this transit. So deep thinking, intense interactions with people. So again, Mercury, thought processes, the way you think about things. But then again, when you're pairing it up with Pluto, Pluto is also about transformation. It's about internal transformation. All right. And so you could be having interactions with people, and because y'all don't see eye to eye or y'all don't think the same way, it could have an adverse reaction where it becomes a heated discussion or a heated disagreement. All right. And remember, Pluto is intense energy, intense transformative energy. So you may be trying to get people to see it your way, right, without even looking at their way, right, because it's fixed energy, because it rules Scorpio. And let's see, Pluto's also dark energy, underworld type of shit, right? And remember, Scorpio rules the underworld. So when you think about it, Scorpio is like literally like peeling back the layers, like getting like deep down. Like I would describe Scorpio as what is it? You know, when you go to those museums and you see the museum and it has the body, right, the flesh and shit like that. So that's what the Scorpio energy is. That's how much they peel back the layers, right? They don't just give you a little cut and want to look and see what's in the no. They want to take the whole shebang out and look at it. Okay. You can also uncover secrets, which will deepen your understanding. So while you're investigating about certain topics and ideals, excuse me. Hey, Taylor, how you doing? How's your weekend? I'm just getting started, actually. I'm going through this Mercury square Pluto aspect that we have this week. No, I haven't got to Sag yet. I just started. But yeah, instead of taking your viewpoints and being extreme and trying to express them or being too intense in your expression of what you've come about, like what you've researched, what you've saw, what you've seen, instead of doing that, try to not argue with people just for the fuck of it, right? We don't want to argue with people and waste our time and energy just because we can, because we know we're right? And like my dad says, it's like, it's best to be wise than to be right. And this is that time. This is that instance. This energy here is that instance where I'd rather be wise than right. All right. And so keep an open mind, because remember, once again, that Plutonian energy is very fixed, right? It's very fixed energy. So don't be so closed-minded and restricted from other viewpoints or other ways of thinking. Because remember, this is about the higher mind. This is about thinking. This is about communication. This is about research. All right. And so now we're going to move to this new moon energy. Oh, I forgot. How could I forget? How could I forget? We are moving into Libra season. We're actually probably moving into Libra season. The sun goes into Libra tomorrow. Sun goes into Libra tomorrow. So happy born day, happy solar return to all of the Libras. Okay, if any Libras watch me, or y'all catch this on the playback, happy born day. Okay, if you made it to the video, don't forget to give me a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, comment down below, talk to us in the chat if you're here. But definitely this Libra season is going to be interesting, especially because Venus is becoming visible this week. Okay, she started making a transit last week to become visible. Let me see. Hold on here. We said Taylor says my weekend was okay. I'm a huge homebody, so I didn't do much. You must have a lot of earth in your chart, Taylor, because you're talking about you a homebody. That's typically Taurus energy, or really shit, even Capricorn and Virgo. To be honest with you. What's up, Doug? How you doing? How was your weekend? What's going on? I appreciate you stopping in. I appreciate you stopping in. All right, so we got the new moon in Libra on the 28th. Okay, on the 28th. That's 6 days from now. So let's talk about this new moon in Libra. So we know that Libra is ruled by Venus. Okay, and we've talked a little bit about the transits with Venus that are happening this week. Oh, Taylor says she got a lot of Capricorn in the chart. Okay, exactly. Okay, exactly. I thought so. When you said that you a homebody, I'm like, that's definitely Earth energy. They love to have their ass at the house. Okay, or Cancer. Cancers love to be at home too. So with this new moon in Libra, this new moon in Libra, you know, Libra creates balance, restores balance. So, you know, a lot of people have been out of balance for a while now, especially since Venus was combust or invisible since, what was it, July? And we know we just had Saturn go direct. So if any of y'all haven't watched my my latest video that I posted about your karma, all right, y'all really should check that video out. I'm serious. Really check that video out. I did a full reading and I was really channeling a lot of messages and downloads that I was getting based on what was happening with Saturn going direct. All right, Saturn going direct. I'm telling you, if you've been on some fuck shit for the last couple months, it's coming back to bite you in the ass, and I mean hard. Okay, I'm just letting you know. Just giving you a precursor. Okay, so if you start to see a bunch of shit happen to you, that's because you sowed some bad seeds. Period. Period. And you know you did. Don't even try to fake the funk. You know what you was doing, and now it's coming back to bite your neck. All right. But if you haven't, if you've been like literally putting the work in, working on yourself, working on your own self-development, working on your own business, okay, getting your ducks in a row, dotting your I's and crossing your T's, now you're gonna start to see that, okay, you know what, I did all the behind the scenes work. I did all that. Now I can put the things that I've learned or things I've been practicing, I can put them into motion now. Okay. Excuse me. And I literally started getting like information, ideas, all these things to start popping. I mean, they just coming. All right. So with the new moon in Libra, with Venus becoming visible, now there's more harmony in relationships. There's more harmony in dealings with other people, close ones, loved ones, people that you interact with on a regular basis. You may have been thinking over the last couple of months, this motherfucker has been kind of wonky. I know my dad would probably say that right now, that I've been kind of wonky. And that's because Venus was combust. Venus was invisible. My chart is ruled by Venus. So, yeah, I was kind of loop-de-loop, but hell, it is what it is. So anyways, so this brings like a more, like I said, like harmonious, beauty, loving, and very social, actually. What's up, Third World Colombian? How you doing, baby boy? What's going on? The bull in the building, y'all. The bull is here. The bull is here. So I'm just going through the last transit for this week, which is the new moon in Libra, and then I'll be moving into the tarot in just a few minutes here. So you came in at a really good time. And if y'all already here, don't forget to like the video, y'all. Like the video, like the sister video, support your girl, all right? And share this video with somebody who may need it. Okay, okay. All right. So let's talk about this new moon in Libra. And remember, whenever there's a new moon, this is the perfect time for you to begin to start new initiatives, all right? New initiatives, especially since this is Venusian energy. This is like new relationships. This is, you know, new romantic partnerships. So if you've been on a hunt for a spouse, or you've been, you know, trying to get your dating game leveled up, this is a good time to start doing that, all right? Because Venus is visible. So now the planet of love, all right, the mother of love is around, okay? So now you'll start to see that, you know what, I'm feeling a little bit more sexy than what I normally feel, okay? You start feeling yourself a lot more, okay? You start feeling yourself a lot more. This is a good time also to, you know, do those beauty treatments and stuff like that. If you've been having some beauty issues, you know, maybe needing some dental work or some facials, whatever the case is, you know, now is a good time to start doing those things, all right? But this is, so we have, during this particular transit, we also have Venus sextile Jupiter, which is good. And that's good because we got Venus, the planet of love, with Jupiter, the planet of expansion, all right? So it's, and we all know that Jupiter rules Sagittarius, right? So Sagittarius is like the party, like the life of the party, okay? You bring it to the people, all right? So that's what this is. You know, it's a lot of partying, a lot of socializing, a lot of networking, you know, just like joyous shit, joyous stuff, being happy, being a little bit more peaceful, right? Being a little bit more peaceful since, you know, we are moving into Libra season, okay? We also have the moon quincunx Uranus. So we know that Uranus is the higher mind. The moon, okay, let's talk about our emotional state of being. So you could be experiencing like your intuition, like you feel something in your gut that tells you something is about to happen. Remember what I talked about with that Saturn energy? If that's your karma, like for some people, it'll be that karma returning to them, or really for most people. So if you've been sowing good seeds, you get like this intuition, like something big is about to happen. Okay, and it doesn't necessarily mean that it's something in a dramatic way where it's negative, or it doesn't mean it's something that's going to be really bad or detrimental to your life, but just pay attention to what's happening over the next couple days, hell, even the next couple weeks, because remember, new moon to new moon, that's 4 weeks. So it's a 4-week cycle for you can start these new things, right? You know, especially like I said, for dating, love, and relationships, and even for finances, because it's ruled by Venus. So you want to take on that Venusian energy, you know, and utilize it. Don't, and I tell people this all the time, don't let you knowing, I'm telling you what the energy is. Don't let you knowing what the energy is and not following through with something, not utilizing energy to benefit yourself. Because what's the purpose in knowing what's happening if you ain't gonna use it to enhance your own life? Okay, that's the whole purpose in this kind of thing. Okay. Also, you may, since it's having this quincunx with Uranus, Uranus likes change, wants change, seeks change. Uranus comes and shakes it up like, look, we got to do something different, because you may have been bored over the last couple months, couple weeks with what you've been doing over the last couple months, especially since Venus was invisible. You may have been bored with your life or bored with what's going on. And some of y'all may see a spark in your activity, the things that you start to do, especially when it comes to socializing, when it comes to networking, as well as business, okay? Because some people's businesses may have been slow. I know for me, my business is kind of slow during this time. So I'm happy that this other stuff, all the aspects that are happening are going in my favor, okay? So for y'all who have been chilling in the cut, in the behind the scenes, kind of just, you know, coasting, riding the wave, going with the flow, like I tell y'all, chill time is over. Chill time is over. I'm just saying, chill time is over. And so you may see some people this week having like behavioral changes, right? So they may have been just real mundane, calm, cool, collected people, and you may start seeing them doing some outlandish stuff, or some things that are just kind of like out of the ordinary for them. A little bit more radical, like that 5 of Wands energy, kind of a little bit more radical than normal. And it's okay. You know, let them have a moment, okay? Because they probably been needing it. They've probably been sitting, chilling in the cut for a long time, and they want to act up a little bit. Let them act out. It's okay. As long as they ain't hurting themselves or anybody else, they good. So there may be a need for an adjustment in your life, okay? Whether it's it'll be with yourself or with people that are around you, right? So your close ones, your loved ones. So remember, Libra likes relationships. If y'all know any Libras, leave me a comment in the chat and let me know if you know any Libras. How many times have you seen a Libra be single or alone? Let me know, because every Libra that I know is either in a relationship or they're always surrounded by people. They're never really alone. Never. Okay, it's very rare. It's like they don't like their own company or something. They don't like being alone. And remember, Libra is balance, right? It's that balance. You know, when you see Libra, it's always that scale. So now things are coming back into balance. And remember, you got this Libra energy that's bringing balance, and then you have the Saturn energy, right, that's bringing karma. So that's a double whammy for people who have been on fuckboy and fuckgirl shit. Okay, pretty much. That's exactly what this means. If you've been screwing over people over the last couple months, your due justice and due diligence is coming to bite you in the ass. And guess what? The rest of us is going to be sitting here looking like, I told you. Just saying. Just saying. I don't know. You know, I'm not the turn the other cheek kind of person. I like they call my do. Okay. And what else here? Some of y'all may be looking for forward to doing some long distance travel. You know, that has a lot to do with this Jupiter energy that we have that's going on with this new moon in Libra. Okay, because we got Venus sextile Jupiter. So some of y'all may be wanting to get into some long distance travel, and that's cool. Remember, I told y'all about that Mercury sextile Jupiter too. That, you know, planning for the future. Some of y'all may be making plans to do some traveling, whether it's within the states or it's overseas. But some of y'all gonna be, you know, getting some passport stamps. All right. Let me know in the chat. Are any of y'all going on any trips, any international trips, or just any trips outside of your state over the next couple of weeks, next couple of months? Let me know. Leave it in the chat, y'all. And oh, I can't forget this. Since it's Libra season and it's about, you know, connecting with other people, socializing and networking, some of y'all may be start to get a little bit more popular on the scene, you know, or you may feel more popular, right? Because, you know, you'll start seeing people comment more on your social media, especially if you have really good placements with Mercury, because Mercury rules communication. So you may, some of y'all may experience where your social accounts just start to rise, or you start getting a lot of interaction based on your social accounts, or even just like in everyday life, you know, when you go places, you may, you know, more people may be drawn to you because of your sex appeal, okay? Because a lot of people gonna be, like I said, they're gonna be feeling sexy, they're gonna be looking sexy, sexier than usual, okay? This is not the you know, the ugly duckling, you know, transformed, you know, overnight and became this beautiful print. No, that's not what this is. Sorry, not what this is. And let me see. I think that's it, y'all. But this new moon is good for, like I said, it's good for dating. It's good for love and relationships. Some of y'all getting engaged or would like to propose to somebody. This is a good time to do that, as well as getting married. Now, I would like to see if people have gotten married when Venus was invisible, how that's going, okay? I really would want to see that, because whenever Venus is retrograde, we're always advised not to do those types of things. Because remember, when a planet is retrograde, when it goes direct, it undoes everything that it did you did when it was retrograde. So it will be very interesting to see the people who got married or who got engaged during this time, how that pans out. So if y'all know anybody, I got to mention no names, but if y'all know anybody, y'all let me know, okay? Especially on my next live, you know, after the energy has gotten some time to settle in, okay? Let's see. saccharine flower or saccharine flower. I think you were trying to say hello. Hello, darling. How are you? Wow, Firmino. Oh, wow. I think that's how you say your name. Please forgive me if I am butchering it. But this is a general reading and a general astrology forecast. So if you would like more specific questions for your situation, the information is down in the description box. You can email me, and I'll put my email here in the chat. Or you can send me a DM on Instagram. Okay, my Instagram is the same name as my YouTube name. Hey, Raya, what's going on, sugar bombs? I just finished the astrology for the week, so you probably gonna have to catch that on the playback because we got to get into the tarot, y'all. I know that's why most of y'all asses is here. Y'all here for the tarot, but it's good to apply the tarot with astrology in real life. That way, you know how to apply it, and you won't be scared or having these extreme mood swings because of what's happening, what's transpiring. You don't know what the fuck is going on. All right. Let's see here. I had to relight my sage, y'all. Give me a moment. Thank you, dude. I did it myself. Thank you. I did those mini twists. Yeah, those mini twists. That's what I did. Because I don't like combing my hair, y'all. Just the FYI. I don't like combing my hair. I got a lot of it, and I don't like combing it. So that's that. Okay, let me see. All right. So I am going to use 2 tarot decks. I'm going to use my I'm going to use my handy dandy universal weight tarot deck, which is the tarot deck I always use. Let me see. Let me put this right here. It's the deck I always use. Okay. And I'm going to use my Tarot Dreams tarot deck, my really pretty Tarot Dreams tarot deck. I love this. I love it. Okay, let me make sure. All right. How y'all doing? How was y'all weekend? Y'all had anything exciting happen to y'all this weekend? Because it was raining over here. We had a little tropical storm situation. Let me take a sip of water before I begin. All right. Spirit messages do you have for the collective? What guidance can we provide them so that they can get through this week? What information can we provide to the collective so that they can bring down their manifestations into the 3D dimension? How is it that they can best utilize the energies for this week? I thank you in advance for your clear and concise messages, and know that you're always welcome here to provide us with what we need for our highest and greatest good. All right, y'all. All right, Doug. See you later. Thanks for stopping in. All right. Now let me shuffle these cards. What messages do we have for the collective? What information and insight can we provide to the clarity this week? I see the 7 of Pentacles energy is very potent. Knight of Swords. That's that Scorpio energy I just seen, that Death card. Temperance, Jupiter energy, Sagittarius. And there he goes again, that 7 of Pentacles. It's a lot of contemplation and thinking, like I said, with that Mercury sextile Jupiter. thinking. A lot of people thinking this week, planning and thinking, trying to figure out how you're going to make the end of 2019 very strong for you. All right, Aries. Spirit messages that we have for the sign of Aries for this week. All right. We got the Emperor card. Let's see. I'm getting you more cards. We actually have the Emperor card in the reverse position. You get anything else for Aries? Anything else for Aries? Right, I think that's it for Aries. Let me get a clarifier. Okay, the Nine of Wands. Let's see any other clarifiers. There's too many cards that came out. Let's see. And Aries, you were represented by the Emperor card. Just FYI, that's your energy that's sitting on the Emperor card. All right. Didn't get anything else, so let's talk about it. All right, so Aries, we have the Emperor card here in the reverse position. So let's talk about the Emperor. The Emperor is like he's like an older, distinguished man or woman. Okay, this is not gender specific. It's like an older person or just somebody with a lot of life experience. And being able to use that experience to move them forward or to push them forward. But in this sense, since the Emperor is in the reverse position, it's almost like you are not putting into practice the lessons that you've learned. It's like you're backtracking because there's something that you are afraid of or you got your guards up against or you're feeling a little bit restricted. Maybe you're restricting yourself to this change that's happening or that's transpiring right now. And Spirit's like, look, don't be afraid of the change. Don't be afraid of the change. And don't be afraid to use what you've learned. Okay, I'm putting the upright. Don't be afraid to use what you've learned to make decisions on your life going forward, right? And this is actually being in a position to advise other people, number one, not just yourself, but advise other people, but also to make it to where you're very solid and you're content. I said what I said. That's what the Emperor is. I said what the fuck I said. Okay. That's what the Emperor energy is. But when it's in the reverse position, it's like, you know, you backpedaling or you're not too sure about yourself, especially with this Nine of Wands here. It's like you're not too sure. Or you're afraid. But what are you going to get out of that? You learned the lesson, so why not use it? Why not use what you've learned to help get you to the next level? Don't allow the unknown or the fear of the unknown to keep you from, you know, standing firm in your decisions to use what you've learned to move forward. Okay, if that makes sense, y'all let me know if it makes sense to y'all. But what's going on, Kenny? How you doing? Thanks for joining. We're just starting the tarot portion. All right. And let's talk about this because at the bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot card. And the Chariot card talks about the subconscious mind, but it's talking about making a movement in your mind. So once you make it up in your mind, that's it. Okay, just like with the Emperor. Once the Emperor makes up his mind, that's it. There's no going back. I made up my mind. I said what I said. Okay, regardless of how I feel or the things that have happened to me in the past, I'm being able to make decisions on my life going forward or being able to advise other people or help advise other people, right? Because I've been through some shit. You see, he got that bandage over his head. Okay, bumped his head a few times. Because we know that the ram likes to ram into shit, right? Use your head, headbutting people and shit, almost like the bull, like Taurus, all right? It's animalistic nature. But you've hit your head enough. It's okay. Don't be afraid. Use what you've learned. Okay, that's why you have to go to the subconscious level of your mind. Go to the subconscious level of your mind. And then if you look here, this looks like a clock. It looks like it could be a clock up there. Okay, it looks like it could be a clock up there. Clock represents time. Time represents Saturn. Saturn just went direct last week. Saturn is about karma, lessons that have been learned, but now you have to put that shit into practice. You got to put it into practice. And with this Emperor being in the reverse position, you're not putting your shit into practice. Use what you've learned to move on to the next level, because you can't go back to what you've been doing or what you've done before. You can't. It's like, once you know, you can't unknow. Okay. So for example, once you know your girlfriend cheating or your man cheating, you can't unknow. You can't unknow that. You know, and you have concrete, you can't unknow it. So if you can't unknow it, that means that you can't be mad or feel some kind of way when you don't act accordingly based on what you should be doing, okay, about the situation at hand. Okay. And don't get yourself to this tower moment, okay, and you still not being able to, because there's something, and you know it. There's something that's not solid, and you know it. And so the tower moment is coming to break all that shit down and to get you back in this upright position, okay, where you are defending your own honor, where you are defending what you've learned and not being afraid to speak up about it. Okay. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the Universal Way Tarot deck. And that's talking about this new wave, this new cycle, right? The wheels have turned, or they are turning. And because of that, sorry, the lighting. And because of that, okay, you have to get into gear, period. All right. All right. That was Aries. I don't know where my boy GK at, but he just missed it. All right, Taurus. Ooh. See if we can get any other cards for Taurus. See, Spirit, you have anything else for Taurus? Well, my boy Third Wall, that you in here? Shuffle this one more time. See if I can get something else. If not, we're gonna clarify. All right. There's nothing else for that. Let's see. Please clarify this death card. Oh, shit. Hold on, y'all. All this hair. All of this hair, y'all. Okay. Come on. Thank you. We got a lot of cards that popped out. We got okay, so the first card that came out for Taurus is the Death card. Okay, representing Scorpio. Remember I talked about that Pluto energy, okay? Remain open. And because I say remain open, this is one of the cards that came out as a clarifier, which is the Four of Cups. We have some other cards here. Okay, we got the Eight of Pentacles. I believe y'all got the Eight of Pentacles last week. And I think y'all may have gotten the Four of Cups too. We got the Ace of Wands. And then we also have the Emperor card. Okay, Taurus, let's talk about this. So with the Death card, something is ending, completing, okay? And in this instance, since Saturn went direct, and there's an ending to you having to rework and rework and rework. That's that ending, okay? But with the ending always comes a new beginning, okay? There always comes a new beginning. That's why the Ace of Wands is here. And there's a new beginning based on some action that needs to be taken. This is fire energy as well. But remember when I said to remain open, okay? Fixed energy, Taurus. Taurus is fixed energy. That's why it's represented by the bull. Bull-headed, hard-headed, all right? There's the Four of Cups here. The Four of Cups says, I'm not allowing myself to take what's being gifted to me, because Saturn obviously has some gifts for you because of all the work that you've been doing, all the work that you've been putting in. But you're sitting in this Emperor energy and you're not utilizing the energy properly. Okay? You're not utilizing the energy properly because if you were, you wouldn't have this Four of Cups here where you can take what's being given to you, okay? Will you actually see what's being given to you? He has his arms folded. There's restriction. That's that fixed energy. Like, I don't want to. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing it. I don't see that. I don't care. That's what that is. Okay? That's what that is. And so, in order to better utilize this energy, take the lessons that you've learned. All right? Take the lessons that you've learned and say, hey, you know what? It's time for a change. There's a change that needs to be had. There's something new that's being birthed. Okay? Because there's the death here. So there's something old that had to end for a new birth. And remember, we have the new moon in Libra. So for a lot of y'all, okay, remember, Taurus is ruled by Venus, okay? That doesn't mean that your chart is ruled by Venus. It just means that your sun sign is ruled by Venus. So there is a new start or a new beginning or a new action, something that's a little bit more tangible, right? That's happening with this communication that's coming in. Somebody's offering you some communication. It could be some communication in regards to money. I think we talked about this last week too. I think we talked about this last week, about this new beginning, this new phase in money. And there's a decision that needs to be made because we got the Two of Coins, which is the Two of Pentacles, underneath the bottom of the deck. And some of y'all may be confused on which cup to take because we got the Seven of Cups here. Some of y'all may be confused or can't see straight. Let's see. There we go. Okay. So Taurus, take what you've learned, okay, from staying away from distractions, from working on your shit, from sitting in the back, from building your own stuff, okay, to be able to see what's coming to you or who's coming to you. All right. All right, Taurus. Let me know if that helped. All right, how y'all doing in the chat? Y'all good? Y'all good? You good out there? Gemini. Spirit messages do we have for the sign of Gemini? For this week, what guidance can we provide to our Gemini babies? What's going on? What's going on? Gemini, you in your head? All right, let's see. Oh, whoa, Gemini, hold on. All these cards just popped out. Hold on. Wow. See this? No. Oh. All right. So that was too many cards. Hold on. Let me see something here. Where is... Give me a moment here. Hold on. Give me just a moment. Ooh. All right. All right, Gemini. What's good? What you got going on, Geminis? I was here, child. Can't be bothered. Let's see. Spirit, what messages do we have for the sign of Gemini for this week? What guidance can we provide to the Gemini? Are there any Geminis in the chat? Take a deep breath in and out. Because I see there's some restriction with getting y'all a card. Y'all in y'all head. Y'all in that mercurial energy. Take you over. All right, Gemini. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's get a clarifier. Clarify this. Okay. All right, Gemini. Ooh, child, Gemini. Y'all was really trying to put me to work. Okay. Gemini, you have the Priestess in the reverse position. So when I said, oh, y'all in y'all head, that's what I meant. When the Priestess is in the reverse position, your ass is out of balance. That means you're vibrating on a lower frequency. Okay? That means you're at the lower level of Gemini energy. So that could be manipulation, that could be two-faced, that could be messy, that could be in your head too much, that could be overdoing, overthinking, overanalyzing, over-researching, over-investigating, all of the overs, okay? Your ass is overwhelmed. And I think I told y'all this last week. You got to chill out, okay? You got to chill out. You just do. You have to chill out. We just got out of Virgo season. And it's okay to not be in your head so much, trying to figure every part of your life out. It's okay. Okay. Because right now you have too much. It's like a dark cloud over your head. It's like a dark cloud over your head. And it's following you everywhere you go. And you know how the dark cloud got there? By you. The dark cloud got over your head by you, Gemini. Chill out. You got some good shit coming in. Just chill. You got the Knight of Pentacles. There's an offer coming in for some money, for some resources, okay? For that coinage that you buy the loaf. Chill. Because you over there with this Seven of Pentacles, over there reflecting, but you're reflecting so much. And you're looking at things too deeply, too harshly, too intensely. You got to come out of this energy. You got to. Because that's why this is taking so long to come to you. That's why your manifestation for money, okay, is taking so long to get to you. You know why? Because you got your mind on it too much. You got your energy on it too much. You got your thoughts on it too much. You got your research, your tarot, your astrology. You're doing too much. You are keeping it from coming to you because you in the goddamn way. Get out of the way of this money coming to you. Get out of the way. Get out. It's okay to reflect. There's nothing wrong with reflecting. There's nothing wrong with seeing the seeds that you've planted, the seeds that you've sown, okay? Because the Saturn energy is giving you everything back that you sown, okay? You're reaping the harvest. You're getting what is for you. You're receiving that back. So don't fret. Don't be afraid. Don't be over-consumed in your thoughts. Don't be over-consumed in researching and investigating and figuring this out and figuring it out. Just sometimes you just got to chill and allow things to come into your life. Allow things to flow into your life because you've already put the work in, sweetie. You've already put the work in. Allow these things to transform in your life, to come into your life, to manifest into your life. But in order for you to do that, you got to balance this energy out first. You got to get back here. Okay, you got to balance this energy back out because you want to make sure that whatever it is that you're calling in, what you set in intentions for, especially for this new moon, whatever you set intentions for during that full moon cycle that we had in Pisces, and whatever you've been setting intentions for the last couple months since Saturn was in retrograde, or whatever you've been working on developing, you're getting back what you put in because Saturn don't play that shit. If you ain't been putting no work in, you ain't getting shit. But if you know, like I know in the Geminis, I know Gemini's been putting in some work. I know y'all have. Y'all been going overboard, okay? That's why there's this imbalance in your energy and you are more on low vibrational side of energy. Get out of that, okay? Take this time to chill. Give yourself some self-care. We've moved into Libra season. Get out and socialize. Network with people, okay? Just go and have fun. And you'll see that the things, once you take your mind off of what you set intention for or what you desire or what you want, then you'll see it come in faster. Once you forget about it, once you don't give a fuck about it, you don't think about it, you don't think it comes to you. because you don't have your energy in the way. All right? Come on, Gemini, you can do this. You're my opposite. Come on. Take it from the higher octave, the Sagittarius. All right? Good luck, Gemini. Cancer. Krabby Patty. Ooh, hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm not going to take out these cards, but I am going to make note. The Devil, the Six of Swords, the Hanging Man, the Sun card. All right. Let's see if these cards make out. See, Third War Columbia, you came back in after the fact, dude. Come on. You missed your part. All right. Cancer, we got a card. Let's see if any more want to come out. Yep. All right. We'll do one more shuffle of this deck, and then I'll go to the clarifiers for our Cancer babies. All right. Let's see what else we got. Okay. Okay. All right. All right, Cancer. Let's see. We got the Empress card. We got the Six of Cups. To clarify, we got the Queen of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. Okay. Let's talk about it. Get a sip of water. All right. The Empress. Remember I talked about with that Saturn going direct, I talked about reaping the harvest, or you returning, you getting your karma back. Okay. Your harvest is a part of the karma because you've been putting in the work. So Cancer, congratulations. You have a harvest to reap, honey. Okay. The Empress is nurturing. The Empress is nurturing. The Empress knows how to go and get the bag, honey. Knows how to get the money. All right. So, but also look at this Empress card. She's holding a baby. The baby is like illuminated. Okay. So that's nurturing and growing something. I don't know what it is that you're growing. You could be growing your money situation. You could be growing your relationships. You could be growing business partnerships. I don't know, whatever the case is. But this is definitely some good energy for a harvest to come in. Okay, so you may get like a small harvest. And during that small harvest, now you get to nurture and grow something else. So this is about growth. Okay, this is definitely about growth. And then the interesting part is because we have this Six of Cups energy here. This Six of Cups energy is nostalgia, right? It's like, it could be that this Empress energy is whatever you're harvesting or whatever you're nurturing. This is something that has been in the works since you were a child. Okay, since you were a child. Okay, it could be, some people could be, you know, linking back up since this Venus energy is around. Some of y'all may be linking back up with an old childhood love or love interest. I really feel like this has to do with money, but you know, depending on who it is. No, Sag hasn't been done yet, y'all. So it could be that. It could be that you could be hooking up with somebody from your childhood, or you just starting to get some harvest from all the work that you've been putting in, the long-term work that you've been putting in for a long time. Some of y'all been working since y'all were kids. Okay, some of y'all been working since y'all were kids, and now you're able to reap some of that harvest and still be able to nurture something else that's coming in. Okay. Then we have clarifying that we have the Queen of Swords and we have the Two of Pentacles. So maybe there's a decision that needs to be made. Maybe you're trying to juggle, you know, what it is that you want. Maybe there are two different types of ways to make money, or and you don't know which one you want to do or which one you want to go full throttle with, right? And then we have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords says, hey, man, make a head over heart decision. Don't be in your feelings. Don't go based off your emotions, because we know Cancer can be very emotional. Don't go off of your emotions. You want to go off of logic, okay? You want to go off based off what you've learned, okay? What logically makes sense. You do that, okay? And so with that, we have the Sun card in the reverse position, but I did see the Sun card in the original deck. It came out as one of the cards that just fell out. And I really feel like with this Sun card, there's like a resurgence of energy, okay? Some of y'all may be dealing with a Leo, others of y'all could be dealing with an air sign or with an earth sign. But for the most part, this has a lot to do with you reaping what you've sown. So if you sown good seeds, congratulations, you getting a harvest, okay? It may be a small harvest, but you're getting a harvest nonetheless, okay? Over the next couple of weeks, be looking out for things to work out in your favor. And it's really up to you to make a decision on where you want to take it, where you want to go with it, okay? Whatever this harvest is. And then at the bottom of the Tarot Dreams deck, we have the Devil card. All right, that's Capricorn's card. So the Devil card talks about this restriction, and we know how Cancer can sometimes be a little bit stuck in their own ways, stuck in their feelings. So don't be that way this week, okay? Don't be stuck in your feelings, because remember, you're bringing in the harvest. You're bringing in that good karma. You're bringing in all the hard work that you put in. You don't want it to go to waste because you're restricting yourself. Okay, you don't want it to go to waste. And that has a lot to do with whatever this decision is that you have to make. You know, you don't want to restrict yourself from something that could be good for you because you're trying to juggle too many things at one time, or you have some choices that need to be made, and you have to make sure that you're making decisions that are logically sound. Okay. All right. Cancer. I mean, y'all getting some money, honey. I'm just saying, some of y'all could be getting an inheritance too. Just an FYI. That could be another way that they can play out. Some of y'all could be getting an inheritance. All right. Leo. Spirit messages do you have for the sign of Leo for this week? What guidance can we provide to Leo? All right, Leo. Fire energy out the gate. The 10 of Wands. Okay. So what else? Any other cards we can get for Leo? Was that it, Leo? What's good? Okay, hold on. Okay, I think that's it. Start to jumble up a little bit. All right, and let's get our clarifiers for Leo. All right, Leo. Leo, you got the 10 of Wands. You also got the 7 of Cups. And then for clarifiers, you got the Hangman in the reverse position, as well as the 9 of Swords in the reverse position. Okay, interesting energy here. Some of y'all may be dealing with a Sagittarius. Some of y'all may also be dealing with a Scorpio or an air sign. Let's talk about this. So this 10 of Wands. Carrying too much, eh? Carrying too much. And I really feel like y'all have transitioned or beginning to transition out of this 10 of Wands energy, out of this energy where you feel like you're carrying the weight of the world on your back or in your hands, one or the other, okay? I really feel like y'all are getting away from this, because the clarifiers we have was the Hangman in the reverse position, meaning you're ready to move forward, you're ready to go, okay? You're not in limbo anymore. And then the 9 of Swords in the reverse position says that I'm not staying up late at night anymore. I'm not allowing whatever is in this 10 of Wands. I'm not allowing that to keep me up at night. I'm not allowing it to mess up my mental. And it could be for some of y'all that it had gotten y'all into a point where, you know, there were some decisions that needed to be made, a lot of communication coming in at one time because you had so much that you've been working on, that you don't know how to make a decision, or you can't make a clear decision on which one of the cups or which one of the offers to take. All right. And I told y'all about it. It seems like y'all still in that same energy from y'all September reading, your August reading, and even the weekly readings. Just being overwhelmed. All right. Thanks, Taylor. They're actually like mini twists, like how I normally have my hair, but extensions. But Leo, the 10 of Wands says that you're almost to the finish line. Maybe when we get to this new moon in Libra, you will start to feel more relief. But at the same time, it's like we got the Queen of Cups that's at the Queen of Cups says, you know what? I'm not accepting anybody else's shit. Okay. I'm not carrying a bunch of shit anymore. I'm not allowing other people to drop their complex or heavy energy, low vibrational energy off into my cup. Don't drop that shit off over here. Take it over there with your mama now. Wherever you need to go, take that over there. Don't bring it over here. And it's important for you to get in that mode because you can't save everybody. Okay? You can't save everybody and you can't do everything and fix everything. You just can't. Contrary to your belief, all right? You can't. You got the death card underneath that. The death card says, hey, it's time to let something die off, something go. Something got to end. You got to be done with it. That's why this new moon energy is coming around, okay? And then look, here we got these 7 of Cups. There's double energy here. You got the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups, like I said, not seeing clearly, being invisible to the communication that's coming into you, not being able to see straight, see clearly, okay? Or process things clearly. All right, there's the King of Swords at the bottom of the Tarot of Dreams. So some of y'all may be getting that mental clarity now, or maybe moving towards mental clarity. But in order for you to do that, once again, you got to let some of this other stuff go. Yes, girl, take that over yonder ways. And it's important. It's important for y'all to understand that in order for you to move forward in anything, right? Because you have this Hangman in the reverse position because he's sitting upright. So when you have that, he's ready to move. He's ready to go. He's just waiting on your ass. Well, in order for you to move, you got to drop some of these wands off, some of these activities, some of these responsibilities and duties. You got to drop some of that shit off. And then we have the 5 of Swords in the reverse position. Okay. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Oh, and then there's the 7 of Swords. Some of y'all may be dealing with a thief, or somebody may be stealing too much of y'all time, too much of y'all energy. But once again, you have to put yourself in this position where you're in the Queen of Cups energy, where you are closing off to everything that does not serve you. All right. So I hope that helps, Leo. Leo, your energy was a little iffy. But I really feel like that it's like, you know, I'm singing the same tune. It's the same thing I've been saying. Well, y'all gonna listen. Okay, you're gonna feel it with that Saturn energy. We got next, Virgo. Spirit messages do you have for the sign of Virgo for this week? What guidance can we provide to Virgo? It's still hot up in here. You know what? All right. Make sure no other cards came out. All right. So this one last time for Virgo. How y'all doing in the chat? Y'all good? Everybody good? Let's get clarifier. Let's clarify this wheel. Okay. All right, Virgos. Virgo, you got the wheel. Okay. The wheel is turning. Yes, the wheel is turning. Hopefully it's turning in your favor if you've been sowing good seeds. We got the judgment card as your clarifier. The judgment card says, hey, you know what? Help is on the way. If you have been out of whack, if you have been in lack or in suffering, now you're getting some help. You're getting some aid. Something or someone is coming to help you out, because we know how much y'all be over there doing the most. Okay, we know. But the tables are turning, and depending on the seeds you've been sowing, they may be turning in your favor. I'm not sure. Only you know that. All right. And then we have these 6 of Swords. A lot of y'all are leaving things, people, places, situations, and circumstances that no longer serve you. Anything that puts you in conflict, that puts you in challenge, you're moving the hell away from it. And that's good, because you don't want to continue to put yourself in a position where you are going through a constant struggle, a constant battle, or challenge, or conflict with anybody or anyone or anything, because it's going to be hard for you to recognize your help when your help comes in to save you, or to give you some relief, or to give you the opportunity to sit and rest, to let your mind rest. All right. Especially with the 6 of Swords, that's that mental energy, that's that mind energy. And with the Wheel of Fortune, or the Wheel card, right? This in traditional tarot, it's the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune says, you know what? The tides are changing. The wheel is in motion, and hopefully it lands in good fortune for you. So the tables have to turn. Now you get, remember I told you about the karma. Now you get your karma back. And hopefully you've been sowing good seeds with your karma. All right. All right, Virgo. Libra. Spirit messages do you have for the sign of Libra for this week? What guidance can we provide to our Libras? Libra season. Happy birthday to all the Libras. All right. Fellow Venusian energy. Love it. Okay. We got the Knight of Coins, which is also the Knight of Pentacles. All right. Let's see if we can get anything else. What cards are those? We'll take a look at them. 7 Swords, 5 Swords. Let's see. See if there are any more cards. If not, we want to get the clarifiers. All right. And let's get the clarifiers here. Y'all, I'm almost done. All right, shit. All right, Libra. Can we call it? That's interesting. All right. See if we can get any other clarifiers. All right, Libra. Let's talk about this, Libra. Libra, you got the Knight of Coins, which is the Knight of Pentacles, and you also have the Page of Swords. Your clarifiers, Queen of Wands, and the Tower card. All right, let's talk about this real quick. So the Knight of Coins, which is also the Knight of Pentacles, is talking about an offer that's coming in for that ciabatta loaf, okay? I believe Gemini got this, okay? Yeah, Gemini got this. So with the Knight of Pentacles, it's like, okay, there's an offer that's coming in that's in regards to money, resources, and all that good stuff. And that could be what's happening, especially since Venus has become visible, or is going to be visible this week. She started to move to become visible last week, but now she's really going to be like, you're going to be able to see her. So, and Venus typically rules, well, Venus does rule Libra, but it may not rule your chart, but Venus does rule Libra. And so since we've moved into this energy, it may have been taking a long time for things to kind of get up and running, or for things to get to the next level. And so now you'll start to see that things are moving to the next level with this money situation, okay? Whether you have been looking for a promotion at work, or you've been looking to make more money, or you've been looking to maybe start a new business, okay? Some of y'all may have been thinking about starting a new business, or starting a business period, and it's been slow to move, it's been slow to come, especially since your planet was invisible. So you may have run into a lot of roadblocks trying to get things done, trying to get paperwork situated, trying to get funding if you needed funding for your business, if you're an entrepreneur or looking to be an entrepreneur, okay? Or even, like I said, if you've been looking for a promotion or a higher paying job, you know, now you start to see those things coming in because Venus is visible again, and we moved into Libra season. So now you have Venus, Mercury, and you got the sun all in Libra being ruled by Venus. So all this Venusian energy, make sure you harness that energy to your benefit, okay? Then we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is talking about looking out into the atmosphere, checking out the surroundings, what's happening, what's going on, okay? And being very optimistic about it, right? Being very optimistic, like, what is it out there that I can do? There's so much to do. There's so much going on. There's so much going on around me. Wow, I can't believe all this is happening. And that's good, right? Because you got the Knight of Pentacles. So now you have the money, you have the funds to fund whatever ventures that you're going on or you're going into. And then especially because we have this Queen of Wands here. This Queen of Wands is fire energy. This Queen of Wands says, hey, you know what? I have made firm decisions on what I need to do going forward, okay? I have firm decisions. I know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, how I'm supposed to be getting there, and I know how to enjoy what it is that I'm receiving. I know how to best utilize what it is that I've been gifted or what it is that I've earned, okay? And then when we have this Tower card here, this Tower card really talks about the breakdown of maybe it could be ideologies instead of it necessarily being like, you know, something that you're working on. Or it could be that whatever it was that you've been doing, maybe it's not necessarily what you're supposed to be doing going forward or moving forward at this particular time. And so the Tower moment comes to let you know that, hey, you know what? There's something that's not right, that's not on solid ground. And remember, because Venus is becoming visible now you will see the things that are not harmonious. Now you'll see the things that are not working in your favor. And this includes people too. And so there has to come a Tower moment in order for the Knight of Pentacles or the Knight of Coins to come in order for that offer to come in, for that blessing to come in, for that money, for the coin to come in. There has to be a breakdown of something or someone, situation, relationship, partnership, whatever it is, even a job. There has to be a breakdown of that in order for you to receive this new blessing, in order for you to receive this new good thing that's coming in. In order for you to receive that, there has to be a breakdown of something else, because remember, when Venus was invisible, you weren't really seeing clearly what was happening, if things were really harmonious as you expected them to be or as you thought they were, especially because we just had the Jupiter square Neptune energy, right? And with that Jupiter square Neptune, when Neptune is around, because Neptune is at home in Pisces, you know, you can have a tendency to overlook certain things, you know, snarky comments that people will make, or you can overlook or not do enough due diligence when it comes to doing research on certain things. So it may be a breakdown of something of the sort in order for you to put it back in order, okay? In order for you to get this shit together, all right? So then we have the Hanging Man at the bottom of the deck. So that's being in limbo. And the reason why you're being in limbo is because the Tower moment hasn't happened, and you need this to happen so that you can move forward. Because you can't move forward if this is on shaky ground, okay? And this Knight of Coins or this new money can't come in because there are too many things surrounding it that's kind of messed up, okay? That's messed up, that's out of order. And so remember, since Saturn has gone direct, now we're getting things back in order. It's time to get the shit back in order, period. Okay. All right. Good luck, Libra. Scorpio. Hold on. I have the stage back again. Oh, why I keep going out? Oh, the air fan is right there. That's why. How y'all doing? Y'all good? Y'all good? I know y'all waiting on y'all signs. I'm coming. I'm coming. All right. Scorpio. Spirit messages do you have for the sign of Scorpio for this week? What guidance can we provide to the Scorpion? See if we can get anything else. All right. Oh. All right, Scorpio, you got 3 cards. Okay. Let's get the clarifiers. Yes, Doug, I'm still here. I'm kind of getting a little long-winded. Y'all know I'm Sagittarius. We talk too much. We like to talk and educate. That's our thing. Okay. Let's see. I'm actually on Scorpio right now. See if we can get one more clarifier. Okay. All right. So, Scorpio, you got the 3 of Swords reversed. You got the 3 of Coins or the 3 of Pentacles. And then we have the 4 of Cups. For your clarifiers, we have the 9 of Swords in reverse, the Devil card, and the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So, let's look at this. The 3 of Swords in reverse. There may have been in the past a heartbreak or a betrayal, but you didn't got over that shit real quick. Okay? Got rid of that. You're out your feelings. No longer feeling like you've been betrayed. Instead, now you're like, okay, well, moving on. What's next? Right? What's next? What's next to come? And then there's the 3 of Coins or the 3 of Pentacles here. So this is Capricorn energy as well. And this has everything to do with some money situation that's coming in. Okay. And it could be that because you've gotten out of your feelings, okay, gotten out of your mental space, out of your mental, now you can start to see what this 3 of Pentacles is, what this money situation is. And then we have the 4 of Cups, Cancer energy. And the 4 of Cups, remember, the 4 of Cups talks about you not seeing an offer that's being made. So maybe somebody is coming in to offer you something when it comes to your money. All right. They're coming in to bring you this offer. And then look at this. At the top of this card here, there's a new moon. That's new moon. Okay. So this may be happening this week. Obviously, it's this week's energy. But it could be either after the new moon or during this new moon energy cycle that we're experiencing right now, because we're moving into the new moon in Libra. And then we have the 9 of Swords in the reverse position. So that's, you know, since these Swords energies are in the reverse position, now it's like, okay, well, you know what? I've gotten out of my head on certain things, okay? And I really feel like it has something to do with money. You may be getting some communication this week. So make sure you're checking your emails, checking your junk mail. Make sure you're checking your LinkedIn if you're on LinkedIn and all that good stuff. Okay, make sure all your electronics or your communication devices are working properly. Okay, make sure that your voicemail is set up and it is not full. I'm just saying. Okay, then there's this 10 of Pentacles. And so we have the 10 of Pentacles and we have the Devil card here. The Devil card says that there's some restriction, but it's self-inflicted restriction. Okay, it's self-inflicted restriction, and it could be that you're restricting yourself when it comes to this 4 of Cups. Whatever this 4 of Cups is, whatever this offer is that's coming in, it could be that you are restricting yourself from whatever that is. But it's like, well, what's the point when this is something that you asked for in the beginning? This is something that you wanted. This is something that will help build your legacy. This is something brand new, right? Because 10 breaks down to 1. 1 talks about new cycles. And then we have this new moon. So there's new beginnings, new developments around your money situation. So you got to make sure that you're paying attention to what's happening. And with some of the transits that we're having this week is to make sure you keep an open mind this week so that you can see clearly, you know, the offers that are being made, and you are receptive to them. You're wanting to receive them, to get them, okay, to put them in your possession. Okay, we have the Lover's card at the bottom of the Tarot of Dreams deck. So the Lover's card, this doesn't necessarily mean, I don't feel like this is love and relationships. I really feel like this has something to do with platonic partnerships, whether this is friendships or this is business relationships. I really feel like it's more on the lines of business relationships. But there's a coming together, there's a pairing that's happening, especially because we're in Libra season. Libra season talks about, you know, pairing together, creating balance. So you may not have had balance in your business relationships and partnerships, or in your money situation, whether that is job or career or whatever the case is. You know, even if you're in school, you know, now you're going to start to see some harmony within those relationships or those situations. And so it's a good time now to just kind of go with the flow. You know what I mean? Go with the flow, enjoy, network, socialize with other people. So because when you socialize with other people, there are other opportunities that present themselves to you. Okay, other opportunities that present themselves to you, as well as, you know, communication about something that may be good. Maybe you may be receiving communication on a problem that you've been trying to solve, right? It could be a problem that you've been trying to solve, and now you get that information. Okay, now you get that information, the communication has come to you. Okay, all right, good luck, Scorpio. Y'all season almost here, boy. I hope y'all ready. Oh, thank you, Joshua. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, we almost to Capricorn, Joshua. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button. All right. And I think I just got, yeah, I did. Oh, thank you for subscribing. I just got your notification that you subscribed to the channel. I appreciate the love, Joshua. All right. Sagittarius. All right, Taylor, Doug, y'all here? What messages do you have for the sign of Sagittarius? What guidance can we provide to the Sagittarius for this week? All right, what do we have for Sagittarius? Okay. I think that's all we're going to get. Oh, maybe not. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Let's get the clarifiers and then I'll show y'all the cards. All right, let's clarify these cards. All right. Let's see what else we can get for Sagittarius. All right. All right, Sag. Gang, squad. What's up? What's happening? All right. Okay. All right, my peoples. Well, one of my peoples, okay? Okay, so we got the Hermit card. All right. We got the Star card in reverse. We got the Temperance card. Okay. And clarifiers, we got the Six of Swords, the Priestess, the High Priestess, and we got the Emperor card. All right, so let's talk about this because there's Virgo energy here with the Temperance card, the Sagittarian energy, the Star card, that's Aquarius energy. We got the High Priestess as well as the Emperor. The Emperor is Aries energy. And we also have some air energy here with the Star card and the Six of Swords. So let's talk about this. So the Hermit card, that's going within, that's solid. So with the Hermit card and the Star card here and then the Temperance, it's like the Star card, some things may not, what are you doing, little bad girl? With the Star card in the reverse position, it's like the light isn't being shined or shown. How you say it? Did I say the word right? The light is not being shined on you right now. Okay, you're not getting the spotlight right now, but that's okay because there's still more work to do. Okay, there's still more work to do, and it's a time for you to get your mind right, get your head right. Okay, get your head in the game. Okay, get your plan together, Sagittarius. This is you getting your plan together. You see, you're sitting there and you're reflecting. You're like, okay, let me plan out. And that's one of the aspects that's happening this week is that thinking and planning. That's that Mercury. I think it's Mercury sextile Jupiter. You know, thinking and planning, putting your plan together. You know, because a lot of things over the last couple of months may or you may have just kind of feel like you were in limbo, or like your mojo wasn't there, right? And so now, since we've moved into Libra season, now this is during this week, this is a really good time to set some plans in motion. All right, put them in stone, like put that shit on paper. So when you put it on paper, then you could, you know, make sure you utilize your higher mind from a higher octave, right? And just remember, the Temperance card is telling you to balance your emotions, right, with your logic and reasoning. Make sure you're bringing practicality to your thoughts or to your actions, right? And it's all about this crown chakra being illuminated. So you may be getting downloads for creative projects, or even just things that are coming to you just swiftly, right? Things that are really coming to you, but they only come to you when you are in solitude. They only come to you when you are meditating or praying or whatever it is that you do, right? When you take the time to think before you move, when you take the time to sit and reflect, okay? And the reason why I say that again is because we have the Emperor card here with one of the clarifiers. And the Emperor says, just like I told, I think, who was that? Taurus or Aries, I told this to. But, you know, taking what you've learned, right? Taking what you've learned and being able to make sounds. You know what you know, and you know that you know, right? And people ask me sometimes, how is it that you know this or you know that? Well, shit, I can't explain how I know. I just know that I know, and I know I'm right. Okay. Now that's not being like, you know, over the top or being boastful and all that kind of shit. No, it just means that I've taken the time to sit in the back, because the star card in reverse says you have to play in the back. You have to sit your ass in the back, not be in the spotlight, because it ain't your time yet. Okay, it's just not. It's not your time to be in the spotlight. You'll get your turn, or you'll get your time to be in the spotlight, but right now it's not the time. Right now you have to go more within. You have to really get in touch with your higher mind, with your higher self, right? And put yourself in a position where, you know, you can make a decision to leave things that no longer serve you. Things, people, places, and situations. Now you have the courage to do that. So now you can put into practice the things that you have been pondering on, reflecting on, building, developing, planning, analyzing, okay? And especially with this Temperance card too, right? But then we have this High Priestess card here. This High Priestess card says, hey, you know what? I have had a lot of spiritual growth. And when I see the Hermit card, I see the Star card, the Temperance card, the Emperor, that speaks nothing but internal growth and transformation. So y'all let me know in the chat if this is what y'all been experiencing, or this is what something that y'all are feeling like. And remember, I talked about the Uranus energy that's happening this week. It's like you're getting this intuitive gut feeling that something is about to happen, something is about to change. You're not necessarily sure exactly what it is, but you know something is about to change. Something is about to move in a different direction. And hopefully, like I said, if you planted good seeds over the last couple months, if you've done well by yourself and by others, if you have really taken the time to develop yourself and to develop your inner being, your inner man, your spirit man, if you've taken the time to do that, now you'll start to see, you know, things harmonize, you know, people, places, things, and situations come across your pathway that you have to come across anyways, and they'll be there to help you, to serve you, to put you in a better position, right? And so with the High Priestess cards, it says, you know what? I understand. And then look, there's a lunar crescent moon at the bottom of the card. This is the new moon energy. This is the new moon energy. It's a heightened spiritual growth. It's your intuition being grown. It's your higher mind being grown, being developed and cultivated. But in order for you to do that, you have to be real with yourself and take the lessons that you learned to leave some of that bullshit behind in the past, okay? This is old ways of thinking and doing. This is a mental space, you know, mental disparity, right? You know, things that challenge your mind, but they didn't challenge your mind in a good way. They challenge your mind in a negative way, in a low vibrational way. And so because the Temperance card is here, the Temperance card says, hey, you know what? Don't worry about the things that challenged you in a negative way, that challenge your mind in a negative way. Now put things into motion or focus on other things that elevate your mind, that elevate your consciousness, that elevate your spirit, man, that make you feel good, that feel good to your soul, that feel good to your spirit, because you are the Emperor. You had a lot of life experiences. You have. You've had a lot of life experiences to the point where you be looking like, God damn, you know, nothing else surprises me anymore. Nothing surprises me. Okay. And then we have the sun card at the bottom of the deck. So some of y'all may have been feeling tired or feeling lethargic or feeling like you didn't have a lot of energy, but now you're starting to get that energy back, okay, with the sun card. The sun card also represents Leo. Some of y'all may have heavy Leo on your chart or maybe dealing with a Leo, but that's a revitalization of your nature, your natural nature, because this is fire energy here. The sun card is fire energy. It gives you life, okay? It gives you energy, but it's like, it's also in the traditional tarot, it's a little boy riding on this big white horse, little toddler naked, and he just having a good time, you know? And so that's what Sagittarius is getting back to. It's getting back to having a good time, getting back to enjoying life, enjoying yourself, because you may have had some hard times, or you may have had just a lot of mental challenges, and now you're having the mental breakthroughs, okay? Now you're having the mental breakthroughs, especially because here again, we have this 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands, that may be those downloads, okay? Those downloads, those creative thoughts, those juices get to rolling, those opportunities coming in, you know, or even just, you know, you developing yourself, right? You developing yourself, but actually putting the shit into action, because remember, Wands represent action. Wands represent movement, okay? Passion, okay? Taylor says the oppressions of life have been hitting Sagittarius hard for the past few years. Yeah, you're right. It has. But remember, you have to, in order for you to help other people, you have to experience things yourself. So you can't help other people in this lifetime. You know, even though you were born under the sun sign of Sagittarius, it doesn't mean that that's who you are right now. That means that's who you're supposed to be cultivated into. You know, so helping other people build themselves, helping other people to get themselves to the next level. But in order for you to do that, you can't help them if you don't help yourself first. And you can't help them if you hadn't experienced life, or if you haven't, right? Because the Emperor card is here. That's experience in life. You got to experience life to help and show other people, like, look, man, I've been there, done it already. Let me show you how to help you. Okay. Let me show you how to move forward. Let me show you how to get out of this funk. Let me show you how to move. Everything that you need, that you desire, that you want is already in you. You have to bring it out. You do. You have to bring it out in different situations and scenarios, and people bring out different things in us. That's why, you know, some people, I see people that are talking about dating and shit like that. And that relates to this week's energy too. But they'll talk about dating like, oh, well, this person, you know, they did this or they didn't do that. And it's like, well, I didn't have that same experience. Well, that's because you brought out something different in this person, right? You brought out and you drew out different things. And these people are constantly evolving, constantly changing, you know, going through different life cycles and being renewed on a consistent basis. So, of course, yes, you're going to get a different version of that person. All right. So this is good, Sagittarius. This is good, squad. You know, I'm happy that, you know, there has been a change, right? There has been a change in the trajectory of the Sagittarius, especially since we're getting, you know, fall and winter seasons are very good for Sagittarians. Okay. It just is. Fall and winter seasons, very good. All right. So also, I want to make mention, there's the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So, you know, hold on tight to your coin. You don't have to do that anymore. Now, I'm not telling you go out and do a bunch of spending unnecessary, outlandish foolishness. I'm not saying that. But now you're getting a break from having to hold on to everything, because, you know, there are some things that are coming into your life to bless you. Okay. You know, then we have the King of Wands. Then we got the Hierophant. I mean, this is all spiritual growth. And yes, Doug says that's true. He could use some good karmas. Yes, sir. Saturn has gone direct. I'm telling you, if y'all haven't seen that video that I did on karma, make sure you go back after this live and go and watch that, because that is, I mean, the downloads were just hitting me very hard, and I had no choice but to bring the information to you. Okay. I had no choice but to bring the information to you because it was so needed. Okay. And remember, if you sown good seeds over the last couple of months, you're going to get good seeds. You're going to get a good harvest, okay? You're going to reap what you sown. Simple as that. All right? All right, Sagittarius. Proud of y'all. Squad. Thank y'all. Okay. Let's get to the rest of these signs. Capricorn. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That was one card that dropped for Capricorn. Joshua, you still in the chat? I'm here at the Capricorn. I'm here with the Capricorns. I'm here with the Cappies. The goat. Oh, okay, goat. See if we can get any more cards. If not, we're gonna move on to the clarifiers. All right, Taylor. Oh, Capricorn. Y'all flying off the handle. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Oh. Okay. Let's see what we got for Capricorn. We also got the Palace of Coins, which is the Palace of Pentacles. Woo! We also have the Seven of Wands in reverse, right? It's Seven of Wands. Yep. Seven of Wands in reverse. And then we have the Three of Cups in reverse. Okay. Let's clarify these cards. Clarify these cards for Capricorn, please. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is interesting. Hold on, y'all. This is quite interesting. The Five of Swords in reverse. The Star card. The Nine of Swords in reverse. The Two of Wands. The Ten of Wands. And the Ace of Swords. Okay. All right. Shoot. Wait a minute, Capricorn. Y'all got a lot going on here. Hold on. a lot going on. Give me a moment. Let me check this out here. Hold on, y'all. This is a lot. Capricorn, what y'all got going on? The Death card. Something ending. You know, a completion to it. And since the Palace of Coins is here, there may be a new beginning, right? Because when there's a death, remember, like I always say, there's always a rebirth or a new beginning, a new start, or a birth, okay? A new cycle. So the Palace of Coins talks about the money, honey, okay? Walking into the flow with the ciabatta, the money. We got these Seven of Wands in reverse. The Seven of Wands is like, look, I ain't fighting anymore. I don't have to fight. I don't have to do all that. And what's interesting about the Seven of Wands in the reverse, it could be that whoever or whatever you were fighting in this Five of Swords, you just gave up on it. And that's probably what the Death card is about. You decided to end that battle, end that fight with whomever you were fighting with because you felt like it wasn't worth it anymore. Okay, especially with this Nine of Swords in reverse. It wasn't to you, it wasn't worth it anymore because you knew anyways that you were going to have a victory elsewhere or you were going to have the last laugh. Okay, especially because the Star card is here. The Star card says, you know, the light is shining on you now, Capricorn. What's good? The light is shining on you. There's been a victory, okay, after you let the battle go, let it die off, okay, because it wasn't worth your time anyways. Because it put you in this energy where it's 10 of Wands, you were carrying too much, you was doing too much. You were probably the front runner, you were the battleman, you were rebooting and recharging the guns and all this kind of stuff. And now it's like, man, I don't have time for that. I've done too much. I've done too much. And with that Three of Cups in reverse, it's like it was so bad where you weren't able to enjoy yourself. You weren't able to socialize or to engage with other people. You know, you were becoming very awkward around other people. Very awkward around other people. Almost to the point where you're very combative, right? Doug says, I think I have Capricorn twice in my chart. Well, if you got Capricorn in your chart, you got a lot of heavy Capricorn. This may be information for you, just like Taylor. And Capricorn is a cardinal sign. So cardinal signs are the initiators. They're the starters. So some of y'all may have been starting some shit. Y'all probably were the ones that started this fight. And then y'all start seeing that, oh shit, I don't think I'm going to win this, or it's too much for me. Let me quit. You know, and this fight could be like arguments. It could be disagreements with other people. And so And it could have been a disagreement that began during a celebration or a social event or something like that. Or it just could have been with somebody that's close to you, or somebody you break bread with, or somebody you have fun with. You could have fallen out with them, right? It could have been that. And it really was based on you just having a lot on your mind, or you having too much to do. Okay, too much to do, carrying too much, trying to be super saver hoe. Okay, because we know Capricorns can, you know, try to be super saver hoe, but it's more along the lines of super saver hoe for the family and their loved ones. And so now we have the Ace of Swords and the Two of Wands. Now you can take this victory over your own mental health, okay, especially because we have the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. That's your own mental health, your own mental clarity. Now, because you've gotten the victory over your own mental health and clarity, you've seen past, look out and say, hey, you know what? I got other shit to do. I have other places to go, people to see, things to do. Excuse me. Now you have other things to do. And then look, the bottom of the deck, there's the Ten of Wands here on the Tarot of Dreams. So there's double confirmation that you've been carrying too much or carrying too many people, their issues, problems, and situations. You can't take everybody with you. You just can't. You can't take everybody with you. Okay? And then we have the Knight of Pentacles here. That's underneath the bottom of the deck as well. And then there's the Knight of Cups. So somebody may be coming to bring you a cup of love. Somebody, especially since we got this Venus and Libra energy, we got this Libra energy that's popping. We got the Sun in Libra, Mercury in Libra. So yeah, definitely somebody may be bringing you. It may have been a long time coming, because even though this is the Knight of Pentacles and Pentacles talk about money, but this could be, you know, somebody that's moving slow when it comes to love, or love was slow to come in. Excuse me. Love was slow to come in. All right. So, Capricorn, you got a lot going on. A lot going on. But I feel like you're moving in the right direction, or you have already moved in the right direction towards, you know, making sure that you keep your mental clear, that you're not fogging up your mental with a bunch of BS, that you're not fighting against other people that you should be fighting in the first place. Because sometimes, like I said earlier, it's best to be wise than to be right, or to try to prove yourself, right? You know, with this Five of Swords in reverse, it's like, I don't have to prove myself. Okay, I don't have to prove myself. I said what the fuck I said, and that's that. I'm just saying. Okay. All right. Aquarius. We got Pisces, and then we're gonna be done, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching and supporting. All right, Aquarius. Spirit messages do you have for the sign of Aquarius? All right, we have two cards come out. See if we can get any more messages for our Aquarians. Let's shuffle one more time. Have any more? Okay, really? I mean, we just. What's up about these cards, man? Hold on, y'all. Oh. So, Aquarius, we got the Faith card. We got the, what is this? The Nine of Coins, or Nine of Pentacles. We also have the Page of Cups in reverse. The Seven of Swords. And let's get your clarifier. All right, let's clarify these cards. Oh, now I'll take these. One, two. See if they come back out. Clarify these cards for Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. Okay, they want to fly out. Just let them fly out. Then get some more cards for Aquarius. Let's see. Okay. All right, Aquarius. So your clarifiers: Ace of Swords, ooh, Ten of Wands, just like your fellow Capricorn, Ten of Swords reversed, and Four of Swords. All right. So let's look at this. Because to me, it looks like you got to have a little bit more faith in getting to the next level, or just getting to ultimate and complete satisfaction when it comes to your money situations. Okay. And it may have been that you have been very overwhelmed with all of the work that you've been putting in. And it may have been that you may have been fooling yourself into thinking that you had to do all this shit just to get to the next level, or just to get to the amount of money or the amount of financial stability that you've been seeking. But as soon as you provide yourself with some self-care, with some meditation and prayer, with some rest, then you'll get to see that there's something that's on the way anyways. Okay, you've always been good, because there's the Ace of Swords here that talks about victory. And I feel like there's a victory that's being had when it comes to your money situation. So, you know, you have this faith in knowing that you're going to be fine regardless, right? But then with this Page of Cups in the reverse position, it's like you're not optimistic, because you fooled yourself into being, you know, with this Seven of Swords, you fooled yourself into not being optimistic about what it is to come, about you gaining victory, whether this is a victory in a new job, or it's a victory in you getting to the next level. Yeah, my dog, she wants to stay low. It's a victory in getting to the next level, or being not having to do so much. Okay. And the reason why I say that is because here again, we have the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. The Four of Wands represents the 1111, right? Angel numbers. It's your angels watching over you, guiding you, and moving you in the direction in which you need to go into. So it's like there's no need for you to feel like you have to take on a lot. There's no need to feel like you have been betrayed or anything like that. But you know, sometimes it's like allow yourself time to take into rest, to give yourself some self-care, so that you can move forward, okay, or that you can see what you need to do to move forward, so that your mind won't be playing tricks on you. Okay, this is also your mind playing tricks on you. All right. So Aquarius, you know, have faith in knowing that you'll be just fine. Period. You'll be just fine. There's nothing to worry about when it comes to your money, or when it comes to anything. I mean, this could be more than just money. This could be situations with friends, your emotions. You know, just your emotions probably all over the place. But this could also be, you know, just your mental kind of being a little frazzled, or maybe this is past energy where you're all up in your head, because you know you are air sign. All right. Whoo, last but not least, Pisces. Spirit, what messages do we have for the sign of Pisces for this week? What guidance can we provide our Pisces? Come on. I'm tired and I'm hot underneath this light. Come on, Pisces. What information can we give to our Pisces? All right. Let's see what else we got for the Pisces. All right, Pisces. Let's see if we can get something. Okay. There's one card. All right, Pisces. We got the Palace of Swords. Okay. And we have the Sun card. And this could be in the reverse position. I didn't see if it came out reverse. All right, let's clarify these cards. So Pisces, please. Clarify these cards for Pisces. We're almost done, y'all. Good grief. 2 hours. All right, Pisces. Pisces, with the Palace of Swords, that's that mental activity, a lot of it. We got the Six of Pentacles. That's that balance being restored. Remember, I talked about Libra season, creating balance. Then we have the Sun card. The Sun card talks about and I really feel like it's like, you know, you coming back to life when it comes to your mental, you know, getting back on track. You may have been off track for a while, But now you're getting back on track, especially when it comes to your thoughts, planning, thinking, researching. Okay. And then we have the Six of Wands. So a victory is coming your way. All right. There's a victory coming your way. And then there's the Queen of Swords is underneath that. The Queen of Swords. And then we even have the Six of Coins again. So this definitely has something to do with your money, honey. Okay. So some of y'all may have had your money out of balance for a while, but now you're getting that balance back. Okay. Hold on. Oh, okay. The King of Swords. This is definitely mental clarity. And it could be just how to go about using your money. Okay. Some of y'all may have been spending too much money. Some of y'all may have been just throwing money away or really not paying attention to your finances or what you had going on financially. But now it's the perfect time to get your financial house in order. Okay. And like I said, because it's Libra season, now you should be bringing more balance back into it because you've probably been spending too much money. I know Pisces. I know quite a few Pisces that, you know, they like to spend their money a lot, you know, but this is the time for you to put those things back into balance, to put those things together in order, honey. Okay. All right. So that's really it. Y'all didn't have a whole lot to move forward with, but I want to thank you guys for watching and supporting, for, you know, listening to what your girl has to say, for interacting with me on a Sunday night. I know y'all have other things to do, and we have been on live for a long time now, y'all. It's been 2 hours, but I wanted to make sure I got this video out for y'all because y'all know I got to give the information to the people. Okay. So if you'd like to book a personal reading, don't forget the information is always down in the description box. You can email me if you would like to book a personal reading or a healing, whatever it is. All the information is down below in the description box, as well as if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is down there too. And you can send me a DM on there too. So as always, peace and love, love and light, and bye-bye. Now look at all these notifications. Bye, y'all.